So I'm going to share one more thought with you. As you're working with that customer in the consideration phase, you want them to feel a sense of FOMO. Who here knows what FOMO is? It's usually a hashtag, it's an acronym, FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. And what it means to people my age is that I wish I could be somewhere, I wish I could have something. And it's that kind of inner motivation we have, oh, well, that may not be available next week, I better go ahead and jump in. I do this to Stan all the time. I'll send them products that are available on Kickstarter. And the thing about Kickstarter, to get the lowest price before they build the product, you have to jump in immediately. He has asked me to stop sending him links to Kickstarter. Because the FOMO is strong with Stan. He feels like he has to jump in. And so you want people kind of leaving your property saying, I've got to have that. This is the house I want, and I will accept it. No substitutes. So one final thought. What would this little doghouse be called in your language if it were your model? It would be a memory point. It'd be something you remember. This is the kind of thing that helps you create that fear of missing out. And here's why. It's unexpected. It's a bit exclusive. We don't see houses with these. And it's relatable. As soon as I see that doghouse, what do I see sitting in the doghouse? My dog. And I immediately want that doghouse for my dog. It's also visual. It's a very simple concept. I don't have to think about how it works. For instance, my mother informed me when we were shopping for new kitchen cabinets that there's these things called pot fillers. You put it over the stove and you can fill up the pot without having to put it in the sink. I obviously don't spend enough time in the kitchen. But it wasn't simple. I didn't know what it was for. But that doghouse, I know what it's for. And it's encouraged. Why don't you just put up a little sign beside that? Feel free to take a photo. Feel free to share. And then all of a sudden, you're starting to create that FOMO. Someone is worried about missing out on that doghouse. Okay, so we brought you to the point we talked about how to get great leads. We talked about how to build that relationship with them, and they are feeling great. They are ready to sign. They're ready to sign that contract. Who likes seeing contracts get signed? In my business, seeing a contract get signed is the second most favorite thing I do. You know what the first one is? Depositing the check. Exactly right. But beware of something. And I can't caution you enough. There's a cliff coming. Because as soon as my customer signs, as soon as they sign, there's a cliff. Suddenly they don't feel like they're my favorite person anymore. I'm not calling them every day. I'm not following them up every day. Let's say my salesperson's name was Joe. Joe, where are you going? You abandoned me. I thought we were friends. You must beware of this cliff. Every organization I've worked with, and even worked for, has this cliff. As soon as that signature happens, the salesperson has no reason to follow them. Because that commission is on their way to their bank account. That is the wrong answer. And so, we've reached that point where I feel like you guys deserve a break. But think about this cliff. If you take everything we've taught you here today, so far, you're just at the cliff. After the break, we're going to talk about how to continue that relationship, to continue these emotions we want them to feel for the remainder of the process until they're happily moved into their new home.